Good day everyone, I'm Maureen Cruz from Bachelor of Arts of Political Science. So today we're gonna tackle about the plot of the story, The Necklace by Maupassant. So let's proceed to the exposition. So the main characters, Madame Mathilde Loisel and her husband Monsieur Loisel, are introduced to us in this portion. So the exposition opens the story, placing the reader in late 19th century in Paris. So we hear about Madame Mathilde Loisel as a stunning and refined lady who wants to be a member of a high society. Despite of her humble upbringing, let's proceed to the rising action. So, rising action. When his wife's spouse proposes to buy her a pricey diamond necklace as a surprise gift for the next ball, so the story building tension reaches its climax. So after she accepts the gift, they have a sumptuous evening and take pleasure in the praise of appreciation they get. So let's proceed to the climax. So what is climax in the story? So climax, this incident represents the story's turning point and the beginning of a string of the bad luck that ultimately bring Matilde and her husband's social status to an end. So, in the narrative, Matilde and Monsieur Loisel, her spouse, go to a party where they feel left out by affluent friends. So, Matilde takes a jewelry from Madame Forestier, a friend, in an attempt to impress their friends. So, fourth is falling action. So, the falling action starts when Matilde's acquaintance, Madame Frostier, passes away and leaves her a tiny bouquet. It also concludes with Matilde's husband getting remarried and their son growing up in ignorance of his mother's background. Last one is a resolution. When Matilde and her husband go to a reception hosted by the same couple who had charmed them at the first ball, the story comes to an end. They run into the friend who donated them the necklace and he gives them a tour of his affluent new residence. When Matilde realizes that her quest of material wealth and social standing has brought her nothing but suffering, it breaks her heart. So let's proceed to the reading response. So what is the theme of a story? So, a materialistic, an arrogant, and an action-related are the main themes. So, Matilde Loisel, the protagonist of the narrative, is a jealous woman who lives a luxury lifestyle with her friends. So, she owns lovely items like the fine necklace her body were at a party and aspires to be a member of the upper class. So, among the characters I like in the story and why is Monsieur Loisel, Matilde's loving husband, who is pleased with a modest life, is someone I truly like. Why? Because he finds it very inexplicable that Matilde does not accept their way of life. So, yet, he nevertheless indulges her cravings for glamour and excitement because he wants her to be happy. So, he remains faithful to his wife. Despite the years of hardship she endured in order to fade the necklace for his wife. So next, if I were to end the story, my emphasis would be on the protagonist's revelation and what results from her behavior. So the main character of the story, Matilde Loisel, are jealous of her classmates' rich standards of life. She loses the priceless necklace she borrowed to go to the ball. So the remainder of the plot focuses on her efforts to find a replacement jewelry and how it affects her life. So the most important lesson in the story is that he would respect what we already have rather than constantly pursuing something better or more opulent, since our decisions and actions have repercussions, that is. It also emphasizes how crucial honesty is, the harm that lies and deceit can do. And that's all. Thank you for listening.